I got introduced to the union from the concrete cutting company I was working for.
I grew up on the west side of Chicago. I painted, I did wallpaper, I did things for our neighbors, my sisters.
My dad's been a laborer my whole life, so I've seen him work, and I like the hands-on work.
In the military, I was general construction equipment operator. And prior to that, I went to school for auto mechanics, so I enjoyed working with my hands.
Started working with him construction-wise when I was young, developed some skills.
I'm a father, and I married a woman that had 4 children, and I had 5 children. So there was 9 children, and the goal was to take care of them.
Being a laborer is a good job. Take care of me, take care of my family.
They started me out as a labor apprentice.
I am in the apprentice program. This is my last class.
They now have an apprenticeship program where they didn't have it when I first started. So when I started out as a journeyman.
Once I became a journeyman, now my pay almost doubled.
Because we are the union, we never miss a paycheck. If you go to work, you get paid. There is straight time, there's time and a half, and there's double time.
Your employer will pay you your hourly rate, and then there's money on top of that that has to be paid towards your health and welfare, which is for your health benefits, your pension, and for all the training.
I decided to be a laborer because the laborers had the best benefit package of all the other trades.
I'm thrilled with the fact that I have a pension to look forward to and great health benefits.
You can go to any doctor you want.
I've gone to the doctor. I've never remember paying anything out of pocket. It's almost all taken care of.
The employer pays it outside of our hourly wage, and up to $10,000 a year, you're 100% covered, and then a 90-10 after that. Once you start out as a laborer, there's 2 different scenarios. You have Fox Valley, where you have to work a minimum of 300 hours before you get health insurance and your benefits. Then you also have Chicagoland, and with Chicago, you have to work a minimum of 500 hours before you get your health insurance and your benefits. As long as you work a certain number of hours, once I had it, it's never lapsed.
After 5 years, you were vested.
Every so many hours you work, you get a credit, and every credit's worth so much every year, and that just adds up by the time you retire.
And any additional hours that you work, at the end, adds up to more credits.
Well, the age right now is 55, so I would like to get to 55. If anything, at 50, an early retirement.
If you did 20 years, but you've worked all this overtime, now all that overtime can very well push you up to 25 years, 24 years.
With my local, we actually have a 30 and out program. So being that I started at 20, I could technically retire when I'm 50.
It's a system where it's 35 years of service and 55, and you can retire with full union benefits. I unfortunately didn't make it to 35. I made it to 31. My mom was in the nursing home, and we had to kind of keep an eye on her.
If you retire a little early, you still can, but they take a percentage out of it.
I felt it was more beneficial for myself to go out early, and it allowed me the opportunity to do something else as a career and receive my pension.
My pension takes care of all my bills plus some. And my wife and I have medical insurance for the rest of our life, and it costs us only $40 a month.
It gives me comfort in knowing if something happens to me, then my wife will be taken care of for the remainder of her life through my pension.
I started when I was 32 years old, but it still worked out for me at the end.
Some people even get in late because of the benefits. They're like, man, I wish I'd have found this when I was 18, 20 years old, you know, and they end up switching to the union because they didn't even realize it existed.
I don't have to go to work. I'm retired. If I don't have to get up, go do anything.
I would recommend the Labor's Union to any and everyone whom is thinking about construction, who know they want to be in construction.
I call it the American dream. I'm living that dream.